Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Friends, this is the third lecture of the IC engine. Already we have completed 50 questions out of 1000 questions. Today I start from 51. Which cycle consists of the two reversible isothermal and two reversible isobars? A Carnot cycle, B. Stirling cycle, C. Ericsson cycle, D. Brighton cycle, C. Ericsson cycle. Friends, question number 52. Stirling and the Ericsson cycles are reversible cycles, irreversible cycles, quasi-static cycle, semi-reversible cycle. Stirling and Ericsson are the reversible cycle. Friends, question number 53. If both Stirling and the Carnot cycle operates within the same temperature limits, the efficiency of the Stirling cycle as compared to the Carnot cycle, A more, B less, C equal, D independence on other factors, C equals, because Stirling and Carnot cycle both are reversible cycle. Carnot's law says that the two reversible cycle, if operate the same temperature limit, they have equal efficiency. Question number 54. For the same compression ratio, thermal efficiency of Otto cycle is greater than that of diesel cycle. B. Thermal efficiency of Otto cycle is less than that of diesel cycle. C. Thermal efficiency of Otto cycle is same as that for diesel cycle. D. Thermal efficiency of Otto cycle cannot be predicted. For same compression ratio, जब same बोलेगा तब auto is the more then diesel, okay, is greater than the diesel. जब बोलेगा peak or the maximum, then diesel is the more efficiency. Question number 55. The thermal efficiency of a two-stroke cycle engine as compared to the four-stroke cycle engine is A more, B equal, C less, D none of these. Less, because the in two-stroke cycle there is the fuel losses, okay, due to scavenging. Friends, question number 56. Compression ignition engines operated on A. Otto cycle, B. Otto cycle, A. C. Diesel cycle, D. Carnot cycle. Compressed ignition engine CI engine operates on the Otto cycle. Oh, sorry. Compressed ignition is the operate diesel cycle. Spark ignition is Otto cycle. Question number 57. Which of the following is irreversible cycle? A. Carnot cycle, B. Stirling cycle, C. Ericsson cycle, D. None of these. Carnot, Ericsson, Stirling both are the reversible cycles, so none of these above. Question number 58. The thermal efficiency of a diesel engine lies the range of 30 to 35, 45 to 50, 60 to 65, 70 to 75%. B. 45 to 50%. Question number 59. Bell-Coleman cycle is a reversed Carnot cycle, Joule cycle, Otto cycle, Rankine cycle. Reversed Joule cycle. Bell-Coleman is the reverse Joule cycle or the reverse Brighton cycle also called. Thermal plants works on A. Carnot cycle, B. Joule cycle, C. Rankine cycle, D. All the above. Rankine cycle. Friends, question number 61. Which of the following assumption is the most relevant in air standard cycle analysis? A. All the processes within the cycle are irreversible. Cycle is assumed to be an open cycle. C. Working fluid is a fixed mass. Specific heat of air changes during the cycle. Working fluid is a fixed mass. Question number 62. A cycle consisting of two constant volume and two isothermal processes is called A. Otto cycle, B. Carnot cycle, C. Stirling cycle, D. Joule cycle, C. Stirling cycle. समझ के रखना, ऑटो से स्टार्लिंग आता है एंड डीजल से आता है एरिक्सन साइकिल. सो ऑटो आइसो कांस्टेंट वॉल्यूम एंड आइसोथर्मल और स्टार्लिंग में कांस्टेंट प्रेशर एंड द आइसोथर्मल. फ्रेंड्स, क्वेश्चन नंबर 63. Cycle used in the steam power plant is A. Brighton cycle, B. Rankine cycle, C. Stirling cycle, D. Joule cycle. Steam power plants operates on Rankine cycle. Repeated question. Friend, question number 64. A Stirling cycle and a Carnot cycle operate the 15 degrees centigrade and the 350 degrees centigrade. Their efficiency are NS and C respectively. In this case, which of the following statement is true? Efficiency of Stirling at a Carnot, efficiency of Stirling equal to efficiency of Carnot, efficiency of Stirling less than efficiency of Carnot. The sign of the efficiency of Carnot cycle Stirling minus efficiency of Carnot depends on the working fluids used. B. Efficiency of Stirling equal to efficiency of Carnot because both are the reversible cycle. क्वेश्चन नंबर 65 मैच करना होगा, ठीक है. कार्नोट साइकिल, ब्राइटन साइकिल, ऑटो साइकिल, डीजल साइकिल. इधर है एफिशिएंसी डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कट ऑफ रेशियो एंड कंप्रेशन रेशियो. एफिशिएंसी डिपेंड्स अपॉन द कंप्रेशन रेशियो. एफिशिएंसी डिपेंड्स अपॉन द प्रेशर रेशियो. एफिशिएंसी डिपेंड्स अपॉन द टेम्परेचर लिमिट्स. कार्नोट साइकिल में एफिशिएंसी डिपेंड करता है टेम्परेचर लिमिट के. ब्राइटन साइकिल जो है प्रेशर रेशियो. ऑटो साइकिल efficiency depends on the compression ratio. Diesel cycle depends on the cut-off ratio. So D is 4, D is 1, D is 1, C is 2, and B is 3, A is 4. Option B is the right. Friends, question number 66. During which of the following process does heat rejection takes place in Carnot cycle? A. Isothermal expansion, B. Isentropic expansion, C. Isothermal compression, D. Isentropic compression, C. Isothermal compression. Question number 67. Two cycles coupled in series. The topping the upper cycle has the efficiency 20%. The overall combined cycle efficiency A 50%, B 44%, C 38%, D 55%. They are assumed that 30% is the efficiency of lower cycle. And then solve this question. Okay, then overall efficiency is N1 plus N2 minus N1 N2. N1 is the 20% 0.2 plus 0.3 minus 0.6. 0.06. Okay, then 0.04. So 44%. Option B is the right. Question number 68. In year standard cycle analysis of the IC engines, which of the following statement is correct? A specific heat CV of air vary with the temperature. There will be the sudden change in the chemical equilibrium of the working fluid. There are no intake or the exhaust process. Compression and the expansion process are considered as irreversible. See, there is a no intake and the exhaust process. Question number 69. The maximum temperature in case of the internal combustion engine is obtained at A. End of the compression process, B. Start of the expansion process, C. End of the expansion process, D. Start of the compression process. Maximum temperature attained is the start of the expansion process. कोई भी देखोगे तो ऐसे होता है ना, जो सपोज मान लो एक प्रोसेस हुआ, ठीक है. मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर तो एक्सपेंशन के बाद ही होता है. ये तो पीवी डायग्राम हो गया. ओके, टीएच डायग्राम ड्रॉ करना होगा. टीएच डायग्राम ड्रॉ करोगे तो मान लेते हैं ये कार्नोट ऑटो साइकिल का है. ओके, 1 2 3 4. सो मैक्सिमम इज द this temperature. There is the expansion. Before expansion, start of the expansion, this is the maximum temperature. Question number 70. The compression ratio in the ideal air standard cycle is the ratio of A. Maximum pressure to minimum pressure, B. Maximum volume to minimum volume, C. Minimum pressure to maximum pressure, D. Minimum volume to maximum volume. always maximum to minimum, so maximum volume to minimum volume, the compression ratio. Question number 71. A two-stroke engine consists of dashboards A3, B1, C4, D2. Two-stroke engine, 3 ports. Okay, one transfer port and one exhaust port and the inlet port. Question number 72. Two-stroke engine consists of a combined process of dash in a single stroke. A. Suction and the exhaust, suction and the compression. C. Suction and the expansion. D. Compression and the expansion. The suction and compression and compression and then হচ্ছে power and the exhaust. Question number 73. Volume traveled by the piston from top dead center to bottom dead center in termed as A. Clearance volume, B. Swept volume, C. Total volume, D. None of these. B. Swept volume. Friends, question number 74. What are the process of and the air standard Otto cycle? A. 2 isobaric and 2 isentropic process. B. 2 isochoric and 2 isentropic process. C. 2 isobaric and 2 isothermal process. D. 2 isochoric and the 2 isobaric process. Otto cycle, isochoric and 2 isentropic process. B. Constant volume and the isentropic. Question number 75. What is the clearance volume of each cylinder of a four-stroke cylinder SI engine having the swept volume 450 centimeter cube and the compression ratio 8? A. 55 centimeter cube, B. 72 centimeter cube, C. 65 centimeter cube, D. 48 centimeter cube. Friends, we know that the compression ratio R equal to 1 plus 1 by C air clearance ratio यानी 1 swept volume by clearance volume. So there is given the swept volume 450 and the compression ratio 8. 8 equal to 1 plus 450 divided by VC. So इधर 1 जाएगा तो 7 हो जाएगा. VC equal to 450 divided by 7. 7 6 आ रहा है 6 अप्रोक्सीमेटली आएगा 65 सेंटीमीटर क्यूब. 64 पॉइंट समथिंग आ रहा है. सो 65 इज द आंसर. ओके, क्वेश्चन कैसा था कमेंट में जरूर बोलना, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके रखना.